So here we are. It is going to be a week ahead. We're trying to get ahead. So this is going to be
Yes.
episode number 12. We're going to call it Poker Night. I'm Brad.
And I'm John. Thank you for watching Expired Plates, and stick around to the very end. We got a lot going on this one. We
got a busy night tonight. It might
Yeah.
not seem like it because we're doing a podcast right now. But so John, when John got to the house, he's like, "Is everything okay with you?"
Yeah.
So everything's fine with me. I'm just sitting here in my mind. I got a lot of shit going on, not bad shit. I got a cruise coming up next week. Got some work stuff, trying to get the house tightened up before I leave. So this will actually air probably the Friday before I come back or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." But like literally for like the last 2 hours, my mind's been like,
Just racing.
yeah. Well, I mean, racing, but so that, and that, like John understood, but I was like, when you never feel prepared, like you're forgetting something. Like I feel like so I'd literally just opened up we've already packed our bags. They're already packed.
Yeah, I seen that yesterday.
So we got, on a cruise, you can take 2 bottles of wine with you, or you can take 1 bottle of wine per person. Can't take any hard liquor, and you can take sodas. I don't think you can take beer with you, but you can take sodas. But and you might as well buy beers on the boat because they're tall boys anyhow. But
They sell Busch Light on the boat.
oh yeah, no, they don't.
What?
Bud Light, Dos Equis, Corona, they sell a bunch. But when you get to the islands and stuff, you can get pretty much anything you want.
Bro, did you see the picture I sent you the other day that Texas Roadhouse is selling Busch Light?
Yeah. So
Texas
did you see that they
Roadhouse,
have
bro. That's what
the
I'm talking
Busch Light
about.
apples out right now?
Yeah.
My brother just sent me a picture. He filled up. He bought 25 cases. He said he sent me a picture on Snapchat. It was crazy.
Yeah.
There's 2 fridges slapped full of it. He said they ran out. He had to drive all up to Thomasville, Georgia to go get some more.
That's funny.
Yeah.
The shirt that I'm wearing, the Old Row,
Yep.
it's a Dale Earnhardt Legend,
Yeah.
but the brand is called Old Row, and they're just a bunch of guys like us, man. They're just young, like drink cold beer, party, and have
That's
a
what
good
I'm
time.
talking about, man.
I think they're veterans as well.
So we should hit them up on Facebook or something.
Yeah,
like that.
see, like, hey, bro, you want to do Expired Plates?
Yeah.
But like,
I got a tent, man. You can sleep in the backyard.
Yeah. But they went and they bought like a whole semi truck full of Busch Light.
That's
apples.
what's up.
Like a whole.
I haven't tried the
whole
apple yet, so I'm
truck.
not knocking it. I actually want to try it.
Yep, we probably, man.
We need to. We need to do it for a podcast.
Dude, I'm texting her right now.
Yeah, tell her to grab a he said a 24 and 18 pack of Busch Light apples is like $30, $40. That's that. You talking about gourmet beer?
Yeah, that's that gourmet right here.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to feel about it because it's kind of queer beer. You know what I mean? But
I mean, you're drinking a Crown Royal whiskey lemonade right now.
Blackberry, baby. Blackberry.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, it's queer beer, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's delicious. But yeah,
Hey,
we should definitely do a tasting.
The first straight guy that turned gay, he used to always be like, "That's gay," and then all of a sudden he was just kind of like, "Hey."
He's always. I'm pretty sure the first gay guy, he always was wondering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He felt awkward as shit at that campfire. There are people talking about marshmallows. He's like, "Who's got the wieners?"
But like most, let me back this thing up. Most restaurants and stuff that you go to, they don't sell Busch Light, man, and I think it's so crazy because like,
well, if you get like, so you up in Pigeon Forge, they probably had several up there. Maybe not the fancy restaurants like Paula Deen and stuff, but you get north of Macon, Georgia, like guaranteed most catfish restaurants you go to, stuff like that, they got Busch Light.
Yeah, in the can.
Matter of fact, that's the only way you can get it.
Yeah.
Unless you're at the bar, they might get you a bottle.
Hey, bro, real shit. Like I
just want to point out, John the other day was giving me shit because I was talking about drinking beer out of the bottle. When we ride dirt road and the old highways, the blacktops, I like drinking out of a bottle. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because you can't throw a can at a sign. All right. All right.
That is true.
So there's something about physics. I don't know. I wasn't that bright.
Too light, man.
I got that greater education degree.
Well,
but I'm just saying.
I think you're riding dirt roads too fast.
Well, that's the highways in between them dirt roads you got to get to sometimes. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Ain't nothing like slow deaf child signs, man. That's just asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
slow deaf children.
But anyway,
Don't talk about my boy.
Yeah, so
out there at Pigeon Forge.
we got a lot of stuff going on right now between both of us.
He's our personal life.
Yeah, he's coming off vacation. Like I said, nothing bad. It's just we're busy. Minds are busy and stuff like that. So I was mowing today, trying to get everything ready, trying to get the house ready before you leave. Because I'm one of people like when I leave for a vacation or I go even for a long weekend. Courtney and me are exactly the same. We have to start at the far end of the house and clean everything. Because when I come home, man, I want
to be pristine.
I want to be able to throw everything in the washing machine and walk into the house and sit down. I hate. I was just talking about you, baby. I hate coming back from even a long weekend.
Yeah, you got to get them car keys.
I hate coming back from a long weekend and the house is dirty. You know.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm bad about it. My wife is way worse about it. But you appreciate it when you get home.
Oh yeah, 100%. To come home to a.
Yeah, if they got it, Busch Light Apple, you can't miss it.
It's in a red box.
Yeah. So the wife's going on a beer run for us. Is it raining now?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Do you have Katie's keys so I can back up the car with it?
You probably just take her car.
Her keys is probably in the car.
Yeah. But
if you'll put it behind the Blazer, I mean.
Yeah. We anyway, so going to the Bahamas, Dominican, Grand Turk, all that stuff.
Now, do you have to have a passport for this?
So it depends. So if the cruise leaves from a U.S. port and returns to a U.S. port, it debarks and embarks at the same port, with a U.S. port. Technically, you don't have to. It's good to always have one because, say, we get to the Bahamas and we miss the ship, right? Bahamas not a big deal because we can just get on a boat and shoot back over. But really, anywhere we're going, we can get on a boat. It's not even worth flying. But if we miss the cruise ship and you had to fly back or something like that, you got to have a passport to fly back. So I have a passport. Courtney still has her passport, but it's got her old last name on it. It's still good, but it's not her new last name. So she's going to take the birth certificate, marriage license, her driver's license, take the old passport with her because it's still valid, but it's not valid.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just redid my passport, which is crazy, man. These new passports, because I mean, this is my third passport I've had, and because you got to get a new passport every 10 years. And my newest passport, which actually I got 4 passports because there's different types of passports too. But this passport, man, like I get the thicker one. That way I have more pages to get stamped.
Yeah.
So you go to more countries and stuff. If not, you got to buy like an additional book or something like that. But when I say it's like some technologies in these new passports, man, it's crazy. I'll show it to you when we're done. I'll show you my old passport because I still have it. They didn't ask me for it, so I didn't turn it back in. Just felt I need to do that anyway. But the way stuff is now, probably they just recognize the old passports aren't any good. So, but
are you assuming that I don't have a passport?
No, I'm sure you probably have a passport.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah. It's easier
It's
easier for us, man.
I've never even been on a plane, so like.
Yeah, so here's so the first time I got a passport, like
pause
for station identification. The first time I got a passport,
man, that was good.
These have been seasoning for a week.
Ooh, that was delicious.
So the first time I got a passport, I actually got it because I wasn't even going out of the country, but I was doing some travel, and I was 13. But Puerto Rico is technically a U.S. territory, or not technically, it is a U.S. territory.
Where at?
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So I was going down to Puerto Rico, and my dad was working down there at the time. I ended up going in there and doing a little bit of work later, but for my grandpa's company. But you didn't really need it to go to Puerto Rico, but it was one of those things like I was going to have my passport if I was going to be down there.
Yeah.
You had to have some kind of ID. So I had an identification card made. You go to the DMV, you just it's a red. It's like an ID card. Just like a driver's license, but it's just for ID. And then got a passport too, just in case. So you've got it. And
gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, listen, man, I've never had a passport.
Yeah,
I've never been on a plane. Like,
well, when I got my second
New Jersey is the farthest state I've ever been to. I've been to Texas one time. I don't remember.
When I got my second one, I was going on cruises after the fact, after I got it, because I was older, you know. But when I got my second one, I actually got it because I was doing a lot of fishing and I was going so far off the coast, right? And I'm on a U.S. vessel,
Yeah.
but I was going so far off the coast that, you got the only people who might run into me is Coast Guard, the Navy, or another country's Navy, or another country's Coast Guard. I was fishing other people's waters, but I was going way out. I was going, a couple hundred miles going fishing.
That's fun, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be fun.
Remember when I told you
I'm
we'd go
so
for a couple
excited.
days
Yeah.
on the boat and
Yeah.
sleep on it and stuff like that, and have a place that we could
Man,
be
too
sleeping?
bad we can't. I mean, we probably couldn't afford to charter like that, but
You'd be surprised. You'd be
Really?
surprised, yeah. It's you just got to do a little bit of research. There's a lot of people who want to do it, and they just want extra people to go with them so they can do the fishing.
yeah, so they can afford like
Yeah.
gas and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they got hey,
It was your wife.
she knows better too.
Listen,
I bet
I'm
her
just
phone's
telling
on
you.
some-
I'm just like.
I
hey,
bet her
listen,
phone's on silent.
Katie is on one.
Yeah, is she? Yeah. Oh, Courtney starts hers in a couple
She's
days.
on the demon cleanse.
Courtney starts hers. Shark Week was crazy. Shark Week was on the other day, and I was like,
Yeah, I was watching you watching Shark Week.
yeah, and I was like, this is like an omen because Courtney's starting
Yeah,
hers
listen,
like any minute. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been mean today. She's been
Why do you
on
look
it.
scared as shit?
Dude, listen, man. Hey, I was in the car coming over here. Well, we had to go pick the kids up, and then listen, so we had to go pick the kids up from school because I had a doctor's appointment today, and Skylar is the slowest.
Did you get it for her ear? Or?
Yeah. She went for her ear. So Skylar is literally the slowest human being I've ever seen in my life.
Like walking or mentally?
Oh no. She's pretty smart. Don't let me do that. We were on the way back from getting the kids, and I didn't even want to put my hand over there on her thigh because I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna sit over here, and anything that's less than like not making her mad.
It's kind of like when I cut up that bait
Like-
fish the other day and I put my hand in the water. I was just waiting for a shark to bite.
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah.
With Katie today, I'm just like, hey, keep my distance. She says, don't drink beer. I'm not drinking beer.
I never said that. I would never.
No. I'm saying if you did, like whatever
Yeah.
you say, she's like, as soon as the poker game's done, we're leaving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah. You're in
That's the first
survival.
thing
You're
I
in
said.
survival mode.
Dude, I'm terrified right now.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Fucking.
I get the same way with Courtney. She gets violent.
But talking about kids, so the kids had the doctor's appointment today.
Are they excited for summer?
I think so. Yeah, we're kind of.
My daughter gets excited too, but then like I can tell she misses school.
So as an adult, right?
I couldn't wait to get the fuck
As
out
a
of school.
father, no. As a father, is school or summertime more stressful for you?
Summertime.
Yeah, it really
Well,
is. Well,
and
you're in a
it's-
little bit different position.
Mine's
with
different than
Liam
yours,
and
yeah.
all that.
So for me, it's more stressful in summertime because one, like I'm trying to figure out how to childcare and stuff like that,
Yes.
which I schedule my vacations around summertime and stuff. But her grandparents said she can go see. They always want to get her for a week, stuff like that. So like when summertime hits, we're every other week. I have her every other week.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have her for a whole week. Whenever she's out of school, that's why like, her and her mom, like her mom's amazing. Like as far as like us.
Dude, you're a lucky man.
Oh yeah.
Your
no,
baby
yeah.
mama's cool. As
We try to whenever she's not in school, even if it's a weekend she's supposed to have her, but she's got something going on, she'll call me before she calls anybody else. She's like, "Hey, before I send her to my parents for the night,
What
or
you
my
got
brother, do you want to get her for the weekend? I got stuff going on. I'm not going to spend time with her." I'm like, and of course, 99% of the time it's like, hell yeah, unless I just already got something planned that I can't back out on it. Which I've backed out of a lot of plans just to have the weekend with her.
Yeah, 100%.
But,
Like you got to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When it's like I was telling her mom the other day, we were joking because she had wanted to go to, she's in dance and gymnastics, dance stuff, whatever. And she's like, "Hey, would you want her to go to this camp for a week at UF, Florida, with the dance team?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I don't want to not let her go. But at the same time, I was like, I don't want to lose a week with her. And my parents kind of already had like a week kind of planned during about that same time. And I told her, I was like, not this time, maybe next time. Because right now, while she still thinks I'm cool, You know what I mean? I want to spend as much time with
that
it. Yeah.
shit's fading.
Yeah, and her response on the email, I should read it to you.
How old is she?
She'll
now?
be 8 in July.
Oh God, that's the best time, man.
Yeah. So
as soon as they hit 6th grade, they just put you through living hell, and you're a piece of shit.
She goes into 3rd grade this year, and she's already like on that cusp. And the thing is,
she seems mature for her age.
And she's always around kids that are a lot older than her.
Gotcha.
And she's usually around adults and stuff. And you probably remember like I was around kids my age, but when I wasn't at school, it was always adults or older kids I was with.
Yeah.
And I mean, hence, smoking at a young age, drinking at a young age, I mean, it was just available.
Yeah.
Yeah. I blame
100%.
I blame society. But
I don't. I mean, it was my own mistake.
But no, it's and you know how your kids are, like, as much as they drive you crazy and piss you off at times, like it's the little things, like you're like, man, like this could be my last summer that she wants to spend with me. And I know it's not, but like I hope. But it's like I know eventually. It's like my dad. I spent every summer with my dad when my parents were divorced. And I don't remember, maybe I was like 16. I think when I turned 16, it was like I spent a week or two with him. That was it. Not the whole summer. Like I had I want to have a job. I had a job at a young age. I had a job when I was like 13, 14. But
I think like at a certain age, especially, I can't speak for women, but
I can't wait for her to drive because I know that she can come stay with me anytime she wants.
Yeah, but then
I don't want her to drive yet. It's like you want life to fast forward, but you don't.
Yeah, you really don't. And that's when
there's so many times I wish I could just hit the pause button.
Dude, that was me. So as a father, I've been like, man, I can't wait for my kids to start walking. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool, man. They start walking. Now they're walking and they're getting into shit, and I'm like, damn, man.
But I feel like you're gonna have a chance to start this all over again soon.
Yeah. Listen,
and Katie's gonna be a good mom. I saw her the other day with Liam,
100%.
and I was like, Katie's gonna be a good mom. And that's cool though. It's and
we're hoping for a boy.
She doesn't freaking know, but yeah, and me and you. So I have another son. He is 21, 22 in July. Maybe 22 in July.
Well, you have a son that's 20 something.
Yeah.
I didn't know that,
but I didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. There's a lot of other stuff that goes into it, but I missed out on a lot of his life,
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll get some more time with him. But so he's older than my youngest brother.
How old were you?
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but I had 2 younger brothers I raised. I mean, I say I raised them. I did. I spent a lot of time with them.
Yeah, I mean, my older siblings raised me for the most part.
So like my oldest younger brother, there's a 13-year difference.
Yeah.
There's an 18-year difference between me and my youngest brother. So,
oh, wow.
I mean, Tuesday night's trivia night at Hooters, buddy. They'll watch the kids for you. I know that. But anyway, I sat there. I knew it, dude. Every Tuesday night when I had to watch them, I was like, we're going to Hooters.
Yeah, deal.
Question?
Yes, ma'am.
Question? Oh, question. But yeah, no Busch Light apple. Anything else?
No.
Nope. We're trying to get some of these Busch Light apples, but it's all right.
Yeah,
it's all
we're
good.
trying to do a little taste.
We'll get some. We'll get some.
We'll get some one day.
But no. Anyway, so if you had Evelyn, and girls are a father's kryptonite, you know that.
Yeah.
You'll still get on that ass and shit, but like,
I mean, I was hard.
I'm hard because it was hard on me, but I feel like as hard as I am, I'm not as hard as I was. It was on me, if it makes sense. And sometimes I feel like I'm harder than my parents were on me. But so here's like, and this is my outlook on this, and I've had this conversation with many people.
Parenting 101, guys, listen up. I ain't gonna give many to you, but you better listen.
My grandfather was hard on my father, right?
Yes.
And my father,
which made a man.
Yeah. So that means that parent either takes it good or bad. So they're either harder on you than they were on them because they want to make. I'm harder on my son than I am my daughter because I want to make him a better version of me.
Yeah, 100%.
And I feel like I'm okay, but I'm not a great person. I'm not saying I'm not a good person.
Yeah.
I want him to
You
be.
have faults.
I want him to be the greatest person, But I want him to have
that's the
fun.
whole point of being a father.
I still want him to have fun. I still want him to do the dumb shit I did, but you can't do the dumb shit that I did. Mm-mm. You couldn't do the dumb shit that I did, and you were coming up because a couple years after I was doing it, it was like, nope, I fit up for everybody. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you how many times that I've had deputies follow me to the house when they should have been putting me in cuffs and taking me to jail.
Oh God, I almost messed up there.
You know what I'm saying?
But I played ball, so it was a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like body cams though, things like that have changed so much, and just But
it was crazy. Like me and my friends when I was young, like teenager, we were talking about like when we had kids or whatever. We were like, we were smoking weed at the time, and he was like, "Listen, man." And I'm like, "Listen, I'm going to know everything there is to know about like keeping my kids from smoking weed, not all this weed I'm smoking." And my friend was like, "Listen, bro, they were getting dime bags through text messages by the time you have kids."
So here's
like I'll text you this dime bag real quick.
You saying that's funny because like at whatever age it was, you weren't thinking about you being this old. Like me, honestly, I'm like, I'd never make it to be this old, So I had my palm read one time. I said I was going to die in a drive-by at 28. And here I am, 38, 39.
Bang, bang, gang, baby. What's up?
And I'm like, I want my $25 back. But anyway.
It said I was going to die at 33. So I made it past them.
Yeah.
So.
But I was sitting there, and it's funny because, like, I have friends. Like, I was probably had the oldest child,
Yeah.
Hey, if you made it this far in the podcast, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, and follow. Hit all four corners.
All four corners.
Trent was knocking that up. He's like, hey, you got to do like Stokes said. You got to hit all four corners.
All four corners, baby.
But it's funny. Like, I look back now, and, like, same conversations like you just said. Like, you'll never smoke weed, And it's funny because, like, I've seen him, and I'm like, hey, man, how's it with your kids, man? My boy's awesome, dude. Just smoked a bowl with him yesterday.
Lucky him, he's able to smoke a bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, I'm like, God almighty, man. But
I mean, I love my. I almost went a little far reaching there. I like my job. I like the financial position that my job puts me in. But I hate not being able to smoke weed, man. I feel like I'd be a lot better person if I could smoke weed.
Well, I mean,
genuinely.
I think I'm on the fence with a lot of it, man.
Not like all day.
Yeah, I'm on the fence with a lot of it. It's the fact that
like when I get home from work,
when it's federally legalized, and it's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon.
I mean, we still won't be able.
No, I know, but here's the thing: when I retire, which
is gay.
Yeah, here's the thing though, and I get it, I understand it, I understand it. One, it's too new. Now, and here's the thing: so in 20 years, it might be like, oh, law enforcement or first responders can smoke marijuana like they drink because we have a test now that tells you like within how many hours it's been or whatever.
Yeah.
But even then, like I'll tell you this right here. What was around when I was younger and what's around now, dude, just the smell of it. I'm like, God almighty. You know what I'm saying? Like the smell of it hits me. I'm like, God almighty.
Like when you're field testing some,
yeah.
It's just like,
dude, wait,
that's dang.
We found some on
that's dang.
We found some on paper the other day. I'm like, how in the hell you get it on paper?
I was the other day I found some and I said, and I'm like, oh God. I'm like, hey, listen, that ain't gas, but it's propane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't that gas, but it's propane.
Hey, so I am going to take Jonathan golfing here soon. Probably when I get back from vacation. He is going to go golf. We might only play 9 holes.
Slam the door?
We might only play 9 holes of golf.
Oh, listen, dude, man, I'm so excited.
God, so excited.
Yeah, we're just
got me not wanting to sell the golf cart.
Well, if so, y'all just load up in the truck and we'll go.
I mean, I could walk there. Like literally this right here.
Listen.
When you go out right back right here, the road,
yeah,
it comes out at it. It's
no way.
Well, dude, we're going to the golf cart. Dude, it's like it takes me longer to get the golf cart out of the garage than it does for me to drive it. It's right there.
Stop lying.
Right there. I can shoot it with a pellet rifle. Yeah, not a gun. A
That's
pellet rifle.
funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
so
I'm like, listen, I seen that thing you got, bro. You could shoot Gainesville with that thing.
But we're gonna play some golf. So when we just put up a video, 8-minute video of me and John doing some fishing. We talked about the last episode.
That's definitely in my wheelhouse.
So we had a blast. We're gonna do it again here soon. Courtney is excited. She's ready to drag Katie out there with her and force her to have fun. But
the Stooge.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the kit. We're just gonna take us four. So I told John I want to do an overnight.
Yeah,
where we put in.
Which I can't swim in the dark.
You do it during the summertime though. We'll get a float light with us.
I can barely swim.
No, we're not going deep. You just go right here in the channel, and right out here.
Where it's going to be so shallow you can walk.
Yeah,
but we were fishing.
There's still creatures out there.
So,
oh yeah, that's what we're looking for.
I bite
back.
We're
looking for creatures.
Yeah,
we're looking for the creatures.
But you put in like 30-40 minutes before dusk, and then you just stay out all night, fish, have a few drinks, eat, and then
that sounds like some Final Destination.
Here's the thing: in the middle of the summer, the days are longer than the night, so you're only going to be out there for like 7 hours.
We can be on that back deck riding the waves, you know what I mean?
And the whole boat lights up, so it's not like you're in the middle of the pitch dark. We're going to light the boat up because that's where all the fish come to.
Yeah,
the light.
Yeah,
and we'll just sit there, chill, have a few drinks, cook out,
drink beer.
Yeah. He's going. You can put the bimini down because you don't even need.
You don't need the bimini.
Yeah.
What you need a bimini for?
There's going to be mosquitoes.
So you don't get moon burn.
Nah, not where we'll be at. We'll be so far off. I mean, you're not so far off, but you're far enough off the shore that you're not going to get ate up.
Yeah. Mm-mm. It's a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time. It is fun.
Anyway,
and what I like to do,
in 2 weeks.
And what I like to do too is I'll bring me 1 or 2 crab traps, and I set the crab traps underneath the boat. And as we're fishing all night, you just sit there and keep checking your crab traps periodically, and you'll be surprised. You'll be grabbing crab all night.
Hey, who's gonna stay with the kids?
We'll leave them kids at the dock.
Ain't Ashley?
Yeah,
ain't Ashley?
Yeah.
Shout out,
shout out for. Sorry to get off topic.
No.
Yeah, definitely shout out my sister, man. That whole honeymoon, my sister was like, you know what? I'll take off work. I'll stay with the kids. Da 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 da.
That's
and
awesome.
that runs back to like the summer thing when we were talking about summer. Like, it's stressful. Summer.
Well, your kids are old
stressful.
enough and they're right there at work, so it's a little easier for you than it is for me.
Yeah, but like,
you're still sitting at work going, "Hope the trailer ain't on fire."
Not only that, I mean, damn, you have to tell everybody to live in a trailer. Dog.
No, I'm just saying, nothing wrong with trailers.
No,
hey, it's a 2023, all right? It's 2x6.
I know.
We got a nice little trailer.
Yeah,
you
got an awesome trailer.
We got a nice little trailer.
You got an awesome trailer. What's your monthly payment?
100 and nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ron DeSantis.
Look at her again. Fuck stealing the
air.
I wore a swimsuit. I wore a swim trunks tonight because I knew if my ass was gonna get wet sitting here talking. Hey, last night we did an episode and my ass was soaking wet.
I was sweating like Michael Jackson on the playground over here.
Hey, man.
Dude, pouring sweat. I was dripping bacon.
I was sweating like a Jew counting change. All right? I'm just saying.
Well, that was me today, boy. Hey, listen. So we got a poker game later tonight.
We went to the Coin Star.
Bro, I went
to we just hit that Joker 2 for cruise money. What you talking about?
Damn.
Hey, I dropped 2 rolls of $50 off.
Dang. Yeah, I went to the old coin. Oh. Yeah, I went to the old Coin Star today.
Where do you bank?
Radiant.
They probably have a coin machine in there.
Yeah, but it just ain't hitting right, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
it's not hitting.
You don't pay that. You don't pay that 7.5.
I want to feel broke.
You don't. They take 7. They take.
I want to feel poor.
7.5 or 10.5 off of each dollar you get, or whatever. Do your bank do the coin machine? You get 100% of it.
Yeah, that feels like rich people stuff, man. I wanted to feel white trash.
That's real broke. Like I can't afford to give you that 7.5%.
Katie halfway through.
I'm just saying, dog. Like I can't afford.
Respect.
I can't afford to give you that 7.5.
Katie, the whole time at first, she was
I need that dime.
She's like, John, stop. Okay, babe, stop.
And you had it in the Ziploc bag money. Too.
And I'm like, oh yeah. Which. I mean, I can't afford to lose that Ziploc bag. I put it back in the drawer.
Yeah.
I didn't throw it away.
Yeah, I'd be washing them, putting them over the faucet head.
Yeah.
I'm over here washing the bag out, putting it over to the drain, like, give that a day.
Yeah, I'm going to pull that off.
Don't put them in the dishwasher. I learned hard that way. You clog that bitch up quick.
Oh, God. I won't put them in the dishwasher. Yeah. But, so summer's a real stressful time trying to find, something to do with the kids and all that. But Golfing, man. So you were talking about taking me golfing. I've never golfed. Ever.
It's fun. So we'll do is we'll get a day. We'll go out there for 30, 40 minutes on the driving range, hit some balls, get the feel of it. Here's the best part of golf. Once you get to that first hole, right? Okay. Watch your drink. This is the best part. You get to the first hole. You can't start drinking before you play, okay? But after you hit that first drive, right? I want y'all to listen up. Once you hit that first drive,
I'm listening. Matter of fact, I need that one if you don't. Oh,
that's what happens.
Money, baby.
And then I need to get another one. This is about it.
Yeah,
after you do that, you're just golfing. It's better than fishing because fishing, there's a chance you might not catch shit. Golfing, you're gonna get drunk, and if you ain't, you don't have to play golf.
Listen.
I watch these Rory McIlroys and all of them and Tiger Woods up there, and I'm like, hey man, that's cool and all. Then I see John Daly, and I'm like, my hero.
Dude, John Daly's that dude. I don't know nothing about golf, but I know about John Daly.
I think he's the only golfer ever to be sponsored by Hooters.
By who?
Hooters.
Oh, Hooters. I thought you said Hoosiers. I'm like a race tire?
No, Hooters.
Dang, he's sponsored by race tire.
He's sponsored by Hooters. He's the only golfer I know that has his own beer.
That's what's up.
I'm just saying. I mean, he's got his own seltzer beer. Bet you won't even try that either, will you?
If it's John Daly's, I try it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He probably peed in it.
I'm just saying right now, John Daly ain't making
like that short.
John Daly ain't making no shit that ain't good. But it ain't like these Bud Light Necks you got in the guy fridge.
No.
That's
John
like
Daly's.
Those are
straight pressure.
Those are still in there, and that's like emergency water from a hurricane.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, that's some desperate time shit right here. Like I will drink those when the water runs out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess all we got is this pond water.
So we went fishing the other day, and Brad was like, "Yeah, I got some bottled water, man." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, we need to stay hydrated." He's like, "No, because I need to wash the boat off."
Yeah, that's why I bring them.
I was like,
that, and if like, cause my thing is, if things ever get bad on the boat, I want to be as drunk as possible. I don't want to be.
Yeah,
it's like a car accident. People are like, you don't wear your seatbelt. Like, no, I don't be nowhere near the scene of this wreck when it goes down. You know what I mean? I want to get thrown as far as possible from this wreck. I mean, I ain't trying to live that life.
Yeah. No, I've never been golfing before, man. It just wasn't in my tax bracket.
It's really not that expensive. I got a set of clubs you can use.
Yeah, I just so
I'll even let you use the camouflage bag. So you.
I've done a study myself.
Okay, well, it sounds official.
And the higher up the tax bracket hierarchy, if you ask your low class American, what's your favorite sport? What you think it is?
You're a low class American?
Low class American.
NASCAR.
What's their favorite sport?
NASCAR.
Make a ball involved.
Golf. Football. I mean,
football.
Definitely be football.
Yeah, football. Yeah.
But now ask them what's their favorite sport to play. This is where you gotta get official. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll take you to 5 different golf courses within 50 miles of here. You're gonna see some uppity people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say 3/4, and I'm gonna give that being generous. I'm gonna say it's probably like 85% of the golfers out there.
Or poor folk.
Dude, lifted trucks, bog trucks be out there, played again sport clubs in the bag, all this kind of shit. There's a reason that they got the 2 coolers in there full of beer, and they got like a couple Powerades, a couple Body Armor, some waters. Got one little thing of like.
They sell Busch Light there?
Dude, yeah. Yeah.
No.
They'll sell it to you in the case. Yeah. And it's all the free ice you can get. Yeah. So, and there's 2 or 3 rows of Busch Light and Natty Lights.
No,
if that doesn't tell you who's out there golfing.
You ever did the Top Golf?
Yeah.
You like Top Golf?
That's bougie people. It's fun, whatever. But
I went one time.
To me, Top Golf, that's bougie shit. I got an account. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm saying that because, I mean, I do have an account with them.
I don't. I just went there and played one time.
No, I got an account with them. I used to, because I had one not far from my house. I used to go play all the time,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did.
And they got good chicken wings, ain't gonna lie.
Do they?
Yeah, they got pretty good.
I couldn't afford to eat there. I couldn't afford to eat there,
but I'd bring
money on Budweiser.
I'd bring my own clubs and shit. I just straight liquor drinks when I'm there. straight liquor drinks. I don't even drink beer when I'm there.
Damn, we should do it one day.
Yeah, it's one not far from my parents' house.
And Jack's,
Mhm.
I think I've been there.
But to me, Top Golf is bougie people shit. That's college kid shit.
Well,
Rednecks play golf,
well,
dude. You ain't even gotta like listen. If I put a shower screen, you know what I'm talking about?
no.
A shower screen, you know, there's okay.
Oh,
I put one
yeah.
of them in. The only thing you can see is right there about where their ankles and below is right. If I line that up, you'd be sitting there looking at everybody like, man, this one broke. I line up everyone out there playing golf that day like that. You'd be like, man, there's like 2 people with money out here. Everyone else looks broke. Then you move the screen and you're gonna be like, holy shit. And there's a lot of people got some money out there. But guess what? Remember
Is
the
there a dress code? Because
don't take your pants off. If you do it towards the bushes when you pee.
Well, so here's maybe the misconception that I've had is like I hear these horror stories of like
I hear a bunch of horror stories
being
too.
like, hey, you can't wear this, you can't wear that, you got to cover
Yeah,
up
that's
your
when you go.
tattoos
That's when you go to damn courses that like are in a neighborhood, like bougie ass courses, where like legit there's member fees. Like
Where do you golf at?
Quail right here. You go play Swanee Country Club up here. You can play.
Where do you play?
I usually play Quail. I like Quail. It's a good course. The grass is good.
You and Trav play at Quail?
Me and him play there. Last time me and him played at Lake Cindy Country Club, and that's shittier than Quail. It sounds fancier, but it's shittier than damn Quail. And I play tournaments up there. And boy, you go there, dude. By the time you get them playing a tournament,
So are you
it ain't nothing
good
but
at golf?
I'm okay. I'm not great, but I mean, here's the thing: I don't give a shit. If you are an awesome, like an expert golfer, I want to play with you. Because here's the thing: you play with a good golfer, you always play better because you play to them. You play with a shitty golfer, you might play down a little bit, and they'll play up to you. But here's the thing: I go out there to play golf just to go play golf. I ain't going. How many score sheets you see here in this house? I don't keep. Half the time I quit keeping score.
There's scores?
Hey, you keep your score and shit.
How does that
I
work?
keep score during tournaments and shit like that, and I keep it sometimes when I play by myself. Like Courtney will just go ride with me, and I'll play by myself. Courtney will be my driver, and
You don't take a golf cart?
No, you get a golf cart. They give you a golf cart when you go.
Mm.
And the first time it was freezing cold, and she was like, "Oh, I'll go with you because I want to go with you. You know, it sounds fun."
So when do you normally go golfing?
Whenever I can.
Like you don't got a set day like, hey, this is my golf day.
No, like if you said, "Hey, tomorrow morning let's go play golf," I'll go play golf with you.
Mm.
It's about $35. That's what it costs to go play a game.
Well, I mean, shoot, I already hit the corn star. If I win this poker game, I got you.
I'm just saying, you're gonna lose 35 tonight. I'm just telling you that right now.
Dang.
I need a win. I got a cruise, bitch.
Yeah, I need to win too. Shit, I need gas money.
but no, you're gonna enjoy it. And when I get John out there, and we're gonna do it sooner than later. When I get him out there, we're gonna take some good videos of it and all that stuff. Bought a new camera stick today.
Did you? I got yours in my book bag.
Oh, that's actually y'all's.
Oh,
yeah, that's one that Katie bought. So I went and got a new one today. It's pretty bougie.
Is it?
Yep. And then got lights and everything on it. And then we got I want to get you in a game of golf because the next charity thing we do, I want to do us a golf tournament.
Like Expired Plates golf tournament.
We hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to do an Expired Plates golf tournament.
And
all the money made from it, we can send to any charity we want.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Matter of fact,
how much does it cost to run one of them golf tournaments?
It'll pay for itself. Everyone that pays to play pays for the tournament.
How do we get people to play?
We advertise, and we have a pretty good marketing right here to advertise to people. Do we not?
Yes.
YouTube.
We do.
Yeah. So
listen up, YouTube.
Yeah.
Do the AGA thing.
We did one for work. I've done several golf tournaments, man. We can we got a pretty good platform that we can advertise and probably sell out our golf tournament within a day.
Yep.
And we'll probably, and here's the thing, it pays for itself. It doesn't cost us anything out of our pocket. And we'll probably get about $2,000 to $3,000 that we can give to a charity.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I'm good with it. I'm ready to go.
And
try
I say whoever wins the golf tournament gets to pick the charity it goes to.
That is a great idea. That is a fantastic idea. Y'all listening up, all listeners and stuff, y'all interested in entering a golf tournament, comment down below. Let us know. Beat you.
Yeah.
Comment down below that if you would be interested in entering the golf tournament, and make sure you're reaching out to people. We're trying to get to 1,000. We'll need about 150.
We'll get with the Mad Hatter, and he's one of our guys that we do a little bit of stuff with on YouTube. He has his golf channel stuff, so he can help us out with a lot of it. I'm trying to think what else we got. We got a lot of stuff about hopefully kind of come up here soon. Again,
we got a lot on the docket.
We're at 153 subscribers right now. 853 subscribers.
Yeah, so we need about 150.
We need about 150, about 150
to be there.
Yeah,
which hopefully doesn't take which gives us a little bit of time because I need to learn how to golf.
Yeah.
What bag I got to take? I got to take a gator bag.
No, you can use the camo bag.
Which one do you take every day?
Camo bag. But we'll just me and you'll play together, and we'll put both bags on there. I play out that camo bag. Now the clubs in the gator bag are forgiving. Those are the ones you want to play with. Now you could buy you an Alabama bag. Yeah.
You've been trying to get a mini fridge for the podcast for a year and a half.
Actually, I talked to him today. I got a mini fridge. I'm gonna pick it up Sunday or Monday.
All right, cool. Well, guys, that's going to be it for episode number 12. Might have been a little boring. Might have been a little this. Might have been a little that. We just sitting over here bullshitting, just trying to get a little bit of content to y'all.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all like it. If you do, make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you subscribe. Hit all four corners. Make sure you comment down below if you'll be interested in in the tournament for the 1,000 subscribers. And maybe, we'll come up with something that I'm good at. Maybe we can do a little tournament of that.
I would love to do a cornhole or a horseshoe tournament too.
Boy, I can't throw no horseshoe, but I can cornhole.
We'll figure something out. We want to have some good things. We want to get some people out here and have some fun. So
yeah, definitely.
Other than
we'll
that,
shut the cul-de-sac down
here.
Yeah,
don't forget if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to subscribe. Hit all the corners like John always says.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, again, I'm Brad,
and I'm John. It's Poker Night, episode number 12, baby.
Y'all have a good one.
Take care.